her melt and fall in love with you. And what is it about? It's about you really cultivating and showing up in your powerful masculine presence. Yes, this presence, that's what women really crave these days. Even high achieving, purpose driven, passionate women, we are also really crave you to be more man than we are. And you are naturally, right? You have a lot higher level of testosterone, and in your presence we have that opportunity to relax and feel safe, and then lean into a feminine, and that's what creates that juicy polarity and playfulness and intimacy and amazing attraction. Okay, so let's talk about several points on cultivating masculine presence. So we'll start with cultivating it outside of a date. So yes, you have to do a lot of work outside of the date, but don't worry, it's fun work, I hope. So first of all, think about your testosterone, and not about, of course, taking testosterone pills. In production of our hormones, testosterone or estrogen for women, it's important the process of creation. So for testosterone, focus on actually lifting the weights in the gym, achieving something, really putting your effort into your purpose, into your success, and then relax and observe the results. That's one of the best ways to create your testosterone. Now, on physiological level, yes, there are lots of like biohacking tools that I can definitely help you with. If you need some wellness vitality coaching help, let me know. It's available. Just look at the link below this video. So of course there's specific nutrition you can focus on, the workouts. As I said, weight training is the most important, not your cardio as you might think. Cold plunges are great, and there are a lot like other tools and supplements that can help you with it. But really the most important is like cultivating that persuasion of your purpose. Now let's talk about spiritual or energetic aspect. So spiritually speaking, masculine presence is that cosmic stillness. It's that presence of observer or witness consciousness. So again, that stillness, the calmness from which you can just like, you contain your own thoughts, your own emotions, your own sensations. So if you can hold it for yourself, then you can also hold it for her, and that's extremely powerful and attractive, where she can feel your like unflinching presence, where she can like, okay, I can be in my feminine, and she can relax and share and flow. So, and that's gonna actually inspire you to be more in your masculine, so that it's gonna become like a snowball effect, which gonna be working for both of you. But you have to start cultivating it on your own. So meditation practices are extremely important. Not so much a guided meditation where you go on a journey. This is actually a very feminine practice, beautiful, but it's not going to help you with your masculine energy. Traditional meditation practices like from Buddhism or other tradition, where you just focus on stillness and holding the space, like that witness consciousness. Again, if you need help with that, let me know. I definitely can help you with it in my coaching as well. So that spiritual and energetic aspects, they are obviously very related. So there are tantric and Tao and yoga practices that can help you cultivate that energy. So it's your sexual energy that then transformed into powerful, just masculine presence. It also energy that you can use for your achievements, for your creativity, for your projects, for your success overall. So it's very important that you don't just release that energy. This is your potency, not just for intimacy with a woman. This is your potency for intimacy with life. So don't release it all over the place. And how do you release it? You know, porn, beer, all sort of like encounters without intention, um, junk food, playing video games. So all of that is actually really just draining your potency. Learn how to cultivate that energy and transform it. So there are practices, I said, like you focus that energy, and you actually circulate it through your body, through your energy centers. And that's a principle of tantric intimacy as well, and which is very important. I think as humans we already like we had enough of regular encounters, all right? So we want something more. We want a deep intimacy. We want like full body awe, right? So if you want to know more about that, also I can help you with your individual program design in terms of like energy practices, your yoga practices, tantra and Tao meditations. All right, so we talked about physical, spiritual, energetic. Mental and emotional are related to what I said before. Obviously, like developing your logic, your analytical mind, and also getting in touch with your emotions and holding space for your emotions, knowing maybe some processes, what to do with your emotions. Again, I can help you with that if you desire. Okay, so once you do all of that, your testosterone going to expand, and then you show up on a date. So on a date, how you can be the most in your masculine presence. That I'm talking from a feminine perspective, right? What do we actually want to feel from a man or on a date? So it's amazing when a man can actually be like that calm, unflinching like presence, like very safe presence, like a protective presence. So you feel like you can be relaxed and playful and flowing in your feminine. How do you do it? So first of all, listen. Be present and listen. You don't need to talk too much. Humor is great, but you don't even need to become like a joker or something. Very important that you can actually just listen to her attentively. So masculine is penetrating with consciousness, so creating the space for her to open up and express and share. So again, being more in her feminine. What else creates that polarity and attraction? So being a gentleman, meaning those traditional gestures, they are not old school, they're extremely important on your dates. So open the door, give her the code, pull the chair, pay the bill. All of those masculine gentleman-like gestures create a lot of attraction and gives you a great chance for her to fall in love with you. Okay, so listening, gentleman gestures, and one more. If you talk, I mean, of course, when you talk, make sure you don't overshare too much of your emotions, especially complaining or any negative emotion. There will be space for some of that later in your relationship, but in the beginning stages of dating, it's a no, and you need to have somebody in your life to be able to share them. Of course, maybe your therapist, your coach, your mentor. Maybe go in nature, go to church, whatever is your spiritual practice, but don't overshare it with a woman on a date. It's such a turn off. Instead, talk about your achievements, talk about your success, places you traveled. I know before I said like don't talk too much, but when you talk about your purpose. Purpose is extremely attractive. All right, so I hope it was helpful. Let me know if it was, and if you want me to share more opinion on dating and feminine perspective on that, like masculine energy. And yes, I'm opening up my coaching now for men as well, and you can check the link below this video.